Hey everybody, hi there all of you, great to be with you all again, it's lovely to be here. So next stream is on Thursday the 18th of March at 10 AM UK time. Oh yes, I will buy lots and lots and lots of cheese. It's only normally full of local people because there's some really interesting cheeses. And you get to buy the ones that taste nice, which is really good. I'm sure I'll spend a fortune, but for me that's not a problem. I shall. So let's see. Hi to Philippe, hi to Manisco, hi to Nadia and Nad and Oksana and Patricia, hi to Peter, hi to Roland, hi to Victoria, and hi to Vitali. Okay, so okay, yes, what I was going to say, Victoria, your Push the Envelope video is made and it will be out in a couple of days. You get to sample them all, yeah, and that's the point. And I've sampled one, it's delicious. Let me buy some of that. Hello, Farouk. So, welcome Victor and welcome Julia and welcome Sid. So, let's see. Okay. Spinning through space. The astronomers watching the skies for asteroids. Okay. So, here we go. Sue Nelson explores how asteroids can inform our understanding of the Earth's past or its future. Hi Renyard, the Vulpine Mr. Renyard. Vulpine, it's a video I just made, Renyard, about foxes. So, this one's a bit difficult because there's not enough context for you. So, Sue Nelson explores how asteroids can inform our understanding of the Earth's past, or indeed our future, or predict our future, or show our future. Okay, a synonym meaning predict, part or near our future. Envision. Okay, be a danger to, or envisage our future, envision our future. Indeed, or portray. So, or be a danger to our future. And lupine is wolfish, yes, wolfish. And to forecast, to foresee, to endanger. That's the closest we've had yet, Patricia. To harm our future, that's not bad, Philippe. To foresee our future, to forecast our future, to imagine our future. To threaten, there you go, Nadia, first ice cream. To threaten our future, to threaten. Notice Nad, to make a verb, very often we take the adjective or the noun and add en. Oh, I like that word, imperil. That's a good word as well, Vitali. Undermine our future. Good word, Renyard. So, let's continue. Each year, according to NASA, a rock the size of a car through space on a collision course with our planet. Ursine belonging to bears. Canine belonging to dogs. Vulpine. I quite like the word, so I made a video on it. Denigrate. A debris. Debris is normally uncountable, Nadia. A piece. Yes, Vitali. A lump of rock. Very close, Oksana. Multitude of races. Mass and hurtles. Okay, well, you definitely get an ice cream for hurtles, white stripes. Travels. Yes, Oksana. A bunch of rock. It needs to be a bunch of rocks. A piece of rock. Bovine for cattle. Travel, yes, Philippe. A piece of rock. Hurtles, definitely, Patricia. Ice cream for you for hurtles as well. A fraction of rock. A boulder. So, Let's see, Oksana said a lump of rock. Lump of rock is by far the closest. Lump of rock is worth half an ice cream. Welcome, Chaya, lovely to see you. It travels through Daphne Rainyard. Moves through. Travels through our space. Okay, a chunk of rock. A lump and a chunk, very good. Something wrong with the internet connection. I don't think it's me today. A big cheese of rock. I've got a fairly stable ping between 30 and 50. Okay, travels through space. So a chunk, a lump of rock, a chunk of rock hurtles to go fast through space. Fortunately, thanks to the Earth's atmosphere, instead of crash landing on the ground, Earth's atmosphere acting as a natural zero freezing. It can freeze, but it doesn't go below zero. Zero is the minimum now. So well done, Renyard, and well done, Nad. Very good indeed. A natural cushion. I like the cushion. A natural safeguard, a natural shield for Victoria. Burns down across the sky. Burns down all across the sky. Shield. Coruscating, I quite like. Burns. Well done, Victoria. To burn up. It's not to burn out, it's to burn up. To be completely destroyed by burning. To burn up in the second one. Well done, Victoria. Burns itself up. Okay, streaking across the sky. Yes. I'm very impressed. Shooting across the sky. So a building burns down. A fire burns out. It burns completely, glowing across the sky. Right across the sky. Hi Susanta, hi Ada. I like coruscating. Yeah, no, it's a good word. Okay, so 2 ice creams here for Victoria, very definitely. Let's see. So, fortunately, thanks to Earth's atmosphere acting as a natural shield, ice creams to those of you who put shield, instead of crash landing on the ground, the asteroid burns up. Something burns up, it burns completely. Burn down, a building burns down. A fire burns out, it stops burning. Yeah, helter-skelter across the sky is quite good. Streaking across the sky. To streak, zoom. So, well done with those, Victoria. Burn up and streaking across the sky. Unfortunately, other much larger asteroids have to be far more threatening, entertaining. Zapping across the sky. Good, Oksana, zapping, zooming, zipping across the sky. Have the capacity. Good, Vitali. The capacity, well done now. The tendency. Yes, definitely. Running pell-mell across the sky. Than entertaining, definitely. That's worth an ice cream. Have the misfortune to be far more threatening than entertaining. Good words, White Stripes. Have the potential. Very good, Patricia. Than for the second one. Well done, Nadia. Threatening than just have the... Yeah, to be than now, definitely. Than for Patricia. Potential than for Peter. Have the characteristics to be. Yes. have the agency. I'm definitely going to accept agency. Yeah. Misfortune, but the misfortune for us, I know inanimate objects lack a moral compass, but the misfortune is us. And I get it. The potential, says Victoria. Potential and than for Julia, than for Philippe, than for Susanta, than for Victoria. The capacity. So, potential. I think Patricia started with potential. So, I think Patricia probably ought to get an ice cream for that one. That's it. Unfortunately, other much larger asteroids have the potential to be, have the clout, have the capacity, yes, Chaya, have the ability, have the perspective. Okay, have the potential, have the capacity to be far more threatening than entertaining. I like potential. Good wild guess, that's all I can say. Asteroids come in all sizes. The really big ones, like the 10 kilometer or asteroid that we think led to the dinosaurs, happen maybe once every 100 million years. Capability, very definitely. Whichever you prefer, Nan. I think I'll offer you an ice cream sundae if you want. So, as Julia says, smash the likes. Or more. To the demise is a really good word, Philippe. To the extinction. Mega doesn't work. Extinction, yes. Or even more. Or even bigger. Led to the advent. Have the power. Or larger. Well done, Philippe. Well done, Philippe. Or so. Ice cream to Philippe, definitely. To the extinction. Yes, from Nadia and Oksana. Extinction for Peter, yes. The demolition. Demolition you demolish a building. But extinction is end of species. Well done, Rainyard. Yeah, okay, this one's for P. Lovely. Than entertaining, yes, Sid. Or longer. Or wider. Led to the extinction. The annihilation. Good word, Susanta. So an extinction. Well done, Victoria. So an extinction. That's it, Julia. Led to the wiping out of. Led to the wiping out of. Defacement, no. Led to the extinction, the annihilation. So, like the 10 kilometer or so asteroid, or so, a couple of ice creams out there, that we think led to the extinction, lots of ice creams, the disappearance, so an extinction. The so is definitely for Philippe, ice cream for Philippe with the so. Okay, the destruction of the dinosaurs. Yes, destruction would work, Chaya. And let's continue. The asteroid. They come in all shapes and sizes. Yeah. The asteroid 2024 YR4 was discovered in December 2024. Has been making around the world recently. So, my pleasure, Philippe. Good answer. Which for Vitali? Good answer, Vitali. Which for Oksana? Good, Oksana. Which for White Stripes? That's been making the rounds. Rounds is good, White Stripes. I like the word rounds. Which was Renyard? Yes. Which for Nad? Which was for Susanta? Making circles around the world. No. Making sensation, that's the idea. Extermination would work, definitely. Making noise. Making news. I think it would be making a buzz. And Vitali gets the ice cream, and together with White Stripes has been making headlines. Make headlines, yes. Headlines. Which and headlines? Yes, Julia. Headlines for Patricia. Okay, which has been making headlines around the world. Headlines for Philippe. Making the front page of the Guardian. Okay. At 40 to 90 meters wide, it is larger than a 12 building. At 40 to 90, at least. Okay, it doesn't, at least doesn't fit, because at least 40 meters wide. At least, heard Americans saying, make a buzz. Yeah, making buzz. I would say make a buzz. Okay, approximately and story. With the E, for me at least, white stripes. To make a, making buzz, I would say making a buzz. At about, good word, Vitali. 12 story, yes, Oksana. 12 story for Renyard. At most, but they're giving us a range. 12 stories. Okay, a 12-story building, 12-storied. Well done, Manisco. Well done, Vitali. About 12 story. Well done, Sid. More or less 40 to 90 meters. A 12-story building for Nadia and Susanta and Patricia. At least. You see, I think it's going to be at least with a single number, not a range. At least 40 meters wide. Okay, the Americans dropped the E. Interesting. Thank you, White Stripes. Story. At just. Yeah, I guess. Where are they dropping the E? We don't know. At the minimum. At around. At approximately. At around 40 to 90 meters. It's larger than a 12-story building. At roughly. Good word, Patricia. Yes, roughly. Definitely. In January this year, the ESA, European Space Agency, calculated the rocks and initially predicted that there was a 1.2% of impact with the Earth on December 22, 2032. The rock's speed, yes. And chance for the second one sounds good to me, Philippe. Trajectory and chance, that sounds like a double ice cream to me for White Stripes. Trajectory and risk, good words, Peter. That sounds like at least one ice cream. Calculate its velocity. Yeah. Its path. Path is a good word. The rock's orbit, good word as well, Nan. Good word with path from Philippe, and orbit and chance for Nan is good. Gravitational something. Both the rock's gravitational pull. The rock's orbit I quite like. The rock's trajectory and chance for Julia. Trajectory and chance for Nadia. Orbit and a 1.2% possibility. Yeah. The rock's speed, definitely. And probability. Possibility and probability. Probabilities are more probable than possibilities. Okay. Risk is always negative. Course, good word as well. So the rock's trajectory and a 1.2% chance. Okay, and let's go on. Luckily, YR4, a threat of, yes. Luckily, YR4 circumference. Luckily, YR4 is not large enough to be of making our species extinct. But it could still be a city killer, according to some experts, if it is at the end of the estimated size range and landed in a heavily populated area. It would be to be a threat. I think other end. Large enough to be considered of making thought. They don't quite work. A reason of making an event. No. Interesting. Enough to be deemed at the close end of the estimated size range. Close end is better. Capable. Fag end. So, okay, capable, definitely white stripes. Valid of making, no. The close end. The far end. Far end is the best answer yet, by far, Vitali. At the far end. Capable for the first one I really like, and far end for the second one I really like. Large enough. At the extreme end. Good word, white stripes. Efficient enough. Okay, so I think the answers there are going to go to white stripes and Vitali. At the very end. Skillful enough, no. At the very end, yes, Chaya. At the terminal end. At the upper end, the farthest end. So, capable of making for white stripes. And I think Vitali earns the ice cream for his answers close to upper. At the high end. At the top end. At the upper end of the range. Okay, and continue. In February 2025, of the asteroid hitting the Earth briefly to 3.1 or 132. The probability, good now. The news, no. The likelihood, good word, Oksana. The incident, no. Likelihood is good, Vitali. The probability rose to, well done, white stripes, that's very good. Jumped, good, pixie dust, good word, welcome, Pixie. Reached, but no two. Notice Vitala, Oksana. It briefly reached 3.1%. Likelihood for the first one. Briefly grew to, yes, grew definitely fits, Oksana. The number of, doesn't work, Ranyan. The possibility, yes, Manisko. The prospect, yes, Philippe. The expectation, yes, Patricia. Rose to, or 1 in 32. Well done, Nah. Those are two good answers. Briefly touched, without the two, touched 3.1%. The chance, good word, Olga. Reached, but not reached 2. Reached 3.1%, no 2. Or 1/10. 10th doesn't work. No, okay, 1 of 32. No, Renyan. 1 in 32. A 1 in 32 chance, a 1 in 10 chance, a 1 in 5 chance. Likelihood, yes, Julia. The possibility, yes. Amounting to, rose to, yes, Peter. Rose to, yes, Philippe. Change to, yes, Papu. 1 over 32. I might accept it, but more 1 over 32, 1 in 32. Approached 2, no. The likelihood in the first one. Reached 2, no, 1 in 32. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yes, it definitely would remove the AG word that you're talking about white stripes. I know they would. Briefly downgraded to, I guess it works, rose to. 1 power, no. 1 in 32, that's it, Susanta. Rose 2, yes, Chaya. 1 in, good from Philippe. There's still long odds to get exterminated by an asteroid. Yes, I like your use of long odds. That's a brilliant piece of English, Renyard. Close but no cigar. Okay, yes, that's my pleasure, Vitali. So, let's continue. Luckily, humanity managed to avoid mass and the risk reduced to a more 0.001%. Mass destruction. I was thinking destruction as well, although it's something different. Mass death, mass extinction. Hi Ines, lovely to see you. Has been reduced, yeah. Extinction for Pixie. Avoid mass crushing. Has then reduced to a more I would definitely take Olga for the second one. Mass extermination for Oksana. Mass deaths, mass extinction has drastically reduced to a more comforting, good white stripes. Mass catastrophe, mass annihilation. I was partly exterminated by the neighbour's glance. Mass extinction, mass destruction has been to a more... Thank you, Ines. Mass extinction would fit Ines. Has then reduced. Has dramatically. Andrew Lang, he wrote fairy stories. I've even done a couple of his poems. He's got various different books of covering all the fairy stories by different people. Drastically. So, luckily, you see, this one everyone was way out from. Luckily, humanity managed to avoid mass panic, and the risk has since reduced to a more reassuring 0.01%. The blue fairy book, the green fairy book, the red fairy book. Once upon a time, I had almost all of them. Some of them in first editions. Who cares about panic now? Absolutely. No, I'm wearing... It's a sort of greeny coloured sweatshirt. Okay. Without panic, it was hard to get the reassuring. Absolutely, Philippe. I quite agree. So, but where did this asteroid come from in the first place? And how should we be about a similar emerging in the future? How come should doesn't work. Yeah, absolutely, Vitali. That's a much better word, Vitali. Yeah, that works very nicely. How careful should we be? How anxious is a good word. How certain. I guess. How reassured should we be about a similar case not occurring? Case for the second one, Olga, definitely. How worried for Susanta, yes. A similar one, yes, Vitali. Concerned and situation for white stripes. A similar disaster emerging in the future. Yeah. A similar threat, good Rainyard. A similar catastrophe, good Patricia. Similar events. Similar rumour. It's not really a rumour. How concerned for the first one, good Philippe. A similar threat, how concerned for Patricia. Concerned about a similar menace. How preoccupied should we be? How vigilant should we be? Good Chaya. How alert should we be? Well done Chaya. About a similar event, occurrence, good words Vitali. Threat, how alarmed, I like alarmed as well. It's a good word Oksana. So, concerned for the first one. Lots of you got concerned, which is very good. But how about a similar scenario? A similar hazard. Hazard works as well. A similar danger emerging. Preoccupied, definitely Patricia. Let's come on. Alarmed immediately the other day. Okay, so a similar situation. Yes, Susanta. How anxious. Yes, Nadia. Hi, Ines. That's okay. And ABDERR. Hi. Or Chaffic. How alert should we be? Scientifically, there's a fair amount, a huge amount from Philippe, a tremendous amount from White Stripes, a vast amount from Papu Paul, a tiny amount. You help to get to work out something. I think it was yesterday, Patricia. A good amount. Well done, Rainyard. Peter goes for a fair amount. A large amount for Ines. Good word. An extensive amount for Philippe. There's only so much we can learn. That's very good. A minuscule for opposite's sake. Yes. A fair amount. A sizable amount. Good word from Patricia. A humongous amount from Philippe. So Philippe's definitely going to get the ice cream for this one, for his very first answer right at the beginning. A huge amount. That's it, Nadia. There's a huge amount we can learn. A microscopic amount. A significant amount. So ice cream for Philip, and I think one for Nadia as well. Okay, a huge amount. And let's continue. Well done, yes. People get the answers, which amazes me sometimes. Any asteroid we detect is generally of a much larger body that was at the birth of our solar system, says Fitzsimmons. An astronomical amount. Brilliant pun, Patricia. I love it. A gigantic amount. A subset. Too mathematical. Was formed at the birth of. Two ice creams. He doesn't concur. Your wife does not concur. Two ice creams today. I quite concur with two ice creams. A piece, a crumb, a remnant, a staggering amount. A relic is a good word, Rainyard. A sign. A sign of. Okay. 1 second. Okay, that was my. Okay, so that was joined. A particle, a part of. That was a fun pun. A fragment. Ines. I think Ines is going to get an ice cream for fragment. Well done, Ines, with that fragment. A fragment of a much larger body that was formed at the birth of our solar system. So, fragment and formed. That was originated at the birth, at the present. So, let's try the next one. Well done. That came in about at birth. Okay, that came in. Yeah. Whoops. Damn it. And So by studying their chemical, we get some idea of the conditions in the initial solar system, as since then, over 4.6 billion years, it has evolved dynamically. Their chemical properties. So let's... compound. Their chemical compound. Their chemical in-depth. Their chemical... You've definitely got the ice cream for this one, White Stripes. Composition, structure. The chemical composition would work. Okay, I'm going to award this one directly to White Stripes. The chemical makeup, composition, the chemical composition, the chemical makeup of something. Chemical structure. The structure is the way it's put together, the composition of the things that are in it, inside it. So, let's try one more. These ancient rocky remnants are sometimes... These ancient rocky remnants are sometimes too as minor planets. Biodata. Lineup. Confused with. That's it. Well done, White Stripes. Well done, Olga. Referred to. Well done, Patricia. Referred to. Well done, Reynard. Are similar to, but not as. Referred to as. Referred to. Well done, Sid. Well done, Ines. Well done, Vitali. Well done, Oksana. Referred to. Well done, Nadia. Okay, they're referred to as minor planets. Well done, Peter. Well done, are taken to. Taken doesn't work, Philippe. Are referred to as minor planets. Often irregular and cratered, they can also be spherical. They can spin slowly, fast, or tumble. Usually solitary, they can sometimes be found in, and some have their own moon. You're not very happy with yourself today. I'm sorry for that Patricia. Thank you, Ines. That's very kind of you. Assumed to be. So, but that as puts it out. They sometimes found in isolation. So, usually solitary. They can sometimes be found in isolation. Some even have their own in groups. Some also have, even for the second one, found in space. In groups, Oksana, yes. In pairs, even for the second one. Well done, Peter. Some even, good, Oksana. In isolation. Okay, that's okay, P. Ranchodas, hey. And some do have. It works, Philippe. In outer space. Gregarious planets. Clusters is a very good word. Some even. Well done, Reynard. So, can have. Even, yes. In groups, yes, Patricia. Often irregular and cratered. They can also be spherical. They can spin slowly, fast, or tumble. Usually solitary. They can sometimes be found in pairs. And some actually, that's good, some even have their own moon. Okay, last one for today. Last question. Also, yes, NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory website keeps on their number, and at least And at the last there are over 1.4 million. Well done, well done, Vitali. Well done, Philippe. Keeps records of. Last countings. It's singular now. Well done, Vitali. Last count. Keeps track of. Keeps track of. Tabs at the last estimate. Good, Peter. At the last time. Keeps an eye on. Yes, Renyard. At the last survey, there are. Yes. Keeps records on their numbers. Records on, definitely, Patricia. Keep an eye on. And at the last estimation, keeps tabs on. Yeah, keep tabs on, but keep track of. Absolutely. At the last iteration. Iteration's a great word. At the last track. Keep tabs on. Okay. Keep tabs on, definitely. Well done, Philippe. At the last audit, the last estimate, the last observation. Okay, so, here we go. Keeps tabs on. To keep tabs on, to keep an eye on something. To keep tabs on. And at the last count, there are over 1.4 million in our solar system. So, enough for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for coming. I think that's the end. Yeah, that's good. That's the end. So, next stream is on Tuesday. On Tuesday, which is going to be the 18th of March at 10 a.m. UK time. Thank you all for coming. It was a great challenge. It wasn't easy. It was a challenging class. I like that. Your mind is orbiting in outer space. Have a great weekend, all of you. So let's see. Thank you to Ines. Thank you to Philippe. Thank you to Manisco and Nadia and Nad. Thank you to Oksana and Olga and Patricia. Thank you to Peter and Ranchodas and Renyard. Thank you to Sid and Son of Iraq and Susanta and Vitali and to White Stripes. Congratulations, all of you. Whatchamacallit is a nonce word. Yes, I guess it is, but it's a perfectly good word as well. Yeah, a whatchamacallit. Yeah, a thingamajig. Okay, so thank you all. It's been great. You've been burning the midnight oil. Renyard. In a language, there is always room for improvement unless you started learning it when you were 3 years old. Thank you, Patricia. Take care. Yeah, used to be one. Okay, thank you all very much. It's been great. And before entering Oxford. Have a great time with the cheeses. I will most certainly. So take care, all of you, and I will see you next week. Does referendum? No, a referendum is where you ask people to vote about something. Okay, take it easy. Thank you, Julia. Thank you, all of you.